Oh, there we go. There we are. Alright, okay. Now what I want is recording. Rowan, you ready?
I'm so fucking ready, man.
Good. Okay, Tyler, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, Joe, you ready?
I'm more ready than I've ever been.
Riley, you ready? Rav, you ready? Okay, good. I don't want you ready. I want you being ready. Then we can start in 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody! Happy New Year, everybody. I have to have one headphone off my ear because I don't like hearing myself muted. Welcome to podcast. It's the end of the year podcast, which is actually New Year podcast because it is January 1st, 2014, the first official and last official podcast of last year and this year.
It's the last official podcast of the R3aper podcast.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Before we are renamed to
something else that we don't know yet.
TBD.
TBD. To be determined gaming. So, we're doing.
Let's just roll with that.
In case anybody's here, we are live streaming, so that should be happening, and people should be watching. But
first show we've live streamed in
God knows how long.
We've done like.
We did one in season 1, and that was about it. And then Noogie, when he hosted that one podcast, he live streamed it. And then we're here. So let me just look at this. That was a burp. That was a burp. But yeah, so this is our end of the year podcast, and as we normally do for our end of the year podcasts, is we like to
do an award show. Yeah.
Just receive Pulse Fire Israel. We like to do an award show. Hey, it's Ryan. So yeah, we do an award show, and this is our end of the year award show. So we're gonna try and keep composed while we have our fucking cameras going here.
That's not gonna fucking happen.
No.
There's no fucking way that we're gonna be able to keep it. We're just gonna be laughing our asses off the whole goddamn time.
So we will be doing like podcast etiquette for the first bit up until we finish our shit here for the award shit. And then we're gonna be doing just a live stream where we're gonna be playing games. And if anybody's interested, you should be able to join us as well. So, with that said, let's just talk about what we did this week. So we'll start with Rowan. Rowan, what'd you do this week?
I played some. God, I wasn't prepared for this for once.
I don't believe you.
Skip him.
No, I got it. I played some League of Legends. Played Cookie Clicker, if that even counts. Just Cause 2, Torchlight, both the first and the second one. And some Assassin's Creed. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Cool. Joe, what'd you do this week?
Not much. I played League of Legends. I played Civilization 5. Played Terra. Some Blacklight. Played the full Fallout series.
Garbage games. What is this? Blacklight. Blacklight Retribution.
That's what I did.
Ew. Okay. Tyler, what'd you do this week? I mean, oh boy, this is no different than normal.
Let's see. I finished Mass Effect 1. I started Mass Effect 2. Started BioShock. Played all the way through The Wolf Among Us. Played a bunch of XCOM. Enemy Unknown. Almost finished Bit Trip Runner. Played a bunch of Torchlight, which we should be playing later on.
Yes.
Because that game's really good.
Yeah, yes.
I played like 2 minutes of the first Sonic Adventure, and realized that I'm definitely gonna need a controller if I want to play that game.
That game is
Adventure 2.
so bad.
You can shut your whore mouth.
Sonic Adventure 1 is garbage.
Sonic Adventure 2 is where it at. Where it at though? English is hard. And then this kind of sandboxing game called Reyes, where you play as these titans that are basically gods, who can like change attributes of the land. Like there's a rock god who can make mountains. There's an ocean god, titan, whatever. There's a forest titan and a swamp titan, and you can like give life to the earth so that like civilizations can arise.
Are they naked?
No.
Damn it! And this is not canon.
I've seen that.
It's really good rap. It's definitely worth picking up. I got it for like $3.74 on the Steam sale, so it's pretty cheap and it's really good. Definitely worth more than the price I paid for it. So, and I played a bit of. I played some Dungeon Defenders with Riley earlier this week because that game's good. And some Orcs Must Die.
Orcs Must Die. Cool.
All I played that isn't League of Legends.
Yep. Well, I kind of want to talk about what happened in League of Legends, but whatever. That can wait for another time.
Okay.
Wait.
I mean, let's just bring it up now since you've already.
Fine. The servers went down 3 days ago.
Yeah. 2 days ago.
Phantom Lord's in jail. That's all. We can
No,
finish. We can finish there.
He got.
Rip Scar Dyrus.
He almost got arrested.
He was at gunpoint. Phantom Lord.
Yeah.
He was at gunpoint and he got handcuffed.
Yeah. Phantom Lord's is a League of Legends streamer. He's one of the most well-known League of Legends streamers, and he's known for like duoing with Dyrus and stuff. But he was playing League, and this like DDoSing group DDoSed every game he would play. So he played League, they DDoSed that. And then he played Dota, so they crashed those servers. He tried Club Penguin and crashed those servers.
Not my Club Penguin.
The children, not
Like-
the children.
He said that he played Quake 2. And
He played Quake Live, yeah.
Quake Live. And then like after.
He got doxxed. Somebody like leaked all of his info, and so
Well,
he had.
They sent like an anonymous, or they made an anonymous phone call to the police station that's like nearby him, and they said that he had like 5 hostages in his house.
Yeah.
Or some shit
So
like
he had like the SWAT team come in and like
Yeah.
raid his house, and he had to explain to them like, "Hey, I'm just a live streamer. I didn't do nothing."
that.
So
Yeah. He was talking about how he was like legitimately scared.
yeah, there's he has a video on his YouTube of him explaining like everything in depth.
Yeah.
And Rav gave me the synopsis, yet I watched the video anyway.
Yeah. They like after
Shit.
Phantom Lord got arrested, that same group or whatever, they continued like DDoSing places, and they like shut down the EA website.
Yeah.
They, I can't remember what other website that they shut down, but they shut down another like big website. Yeah, that happened.
Yeah. So, he got doxxed, and the dude who was running the Twitter for the group got doxxed as well. So all of his info's out there. I don't know much more other than that.
Wait,
but
the guy who was saying everything got doxxed as well?
yeah, cause during one of the conversations he was Family Lord was having on stream, he's like, "Well, this guy's info is all out there now. If you want to go look at it, go for it. But I'm not gonna say anything."
What a god.
Phantom God. So, but yeah, that's what happened this week. It was but he hit like an all-time viewer like
he
peak.
He had like a viewer record.
Yeah, it was like 143,000 viewers or something.
Yeah.
Most of which were there when he wasn't, because he was busy being interrogated by the police. But so, they had.
He said that he got to like, he was really close to 140K, and then
the police came. Yeah.
the police, or he went outside to check to see
Yeah.
if the police were coming.
But Twitch actually had to take down his stream. Like the Twitch staff took his stream down, yet all the viewers like stayed in the chat. It was interesting just sitting around looking at all what they're saying. The free Phantom Lord or Riot.
And then Dyrus
So
tweeted
stupid.
out later on that
He's doing from his cell, yeah.
that he was sharing a cell with Phantom Lord.
What? Phantom Lord's in jail?
Rip Scara and Dyrus.
So, but yeah, that's what happened there.
Cam, I think your audio settings are Nuki.
In what?
On the stream, Nuki said you're coming out way louder than everyone else.
Probably. I don't know.
Is your audio feed like a source feed?
Yeah, it might just be the stream, and then the recording might be different. But
Let me just adjust some audios.
Just-
I'm just
Probably
adjusting.
an
I'm
OBS.
adjusting. I'm fixing my levels. If you would.
Oh,
fix your levels.
If you would.
Mixify.net or whatever it's called.
Play some Darude Sandstrom.
Yeah, he always plays Darude Sandstorm. Should go.
Should go. He plays it 6 times overlapped.
digga.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Thank you so much.
It should be OBS. I think I
It's probably OBS.
just the levels on that. I don't know. It should fix itself, hopefully. If not, then screw you guys. I'm louder than everybody.
Screw you guys, and I'm going home.
Oh.
Post
Well, we have Austin as our...
I turned my lag switch on. Anyway, Riley, what'd you do this week?
What's your?
What'd you do this week, Riley?
Oh, sorry, I didn't. I thought you said Rowan for some odd reason.
I already
again.
did Rowan.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know why you said Rowan again. I was like, what?
What?
Alright, anyway, I played Torchlight 2, Payday 2.
Oh yeah.
God, you guys played Payday 2 for like 18 hours straight.
Yeah.
It was really
That-
good. I can
that
actually
game
play
is-
the game for a while.
With the Wolf Among Us and 2 Chains.
The Wolf Among Us is pretty good. Let's see here. What else did I play? Mark of the Ninja, Guacamelee, No Moria for like 2 seconds because that game sucks. Not really.
Riley's
Uh,
doing what
Dungeon
I did.
Defender.
He's just
And
looking at
Counter-Strike.
his desktop.
He's reading his recently played on Steam. I guarantee
No, I'm
it.
just looking at the games that I played on Steam.
Yeah. Gay.
That's it.
Ah, cool.
I'm not including League because I mean that's a given.
Yeah.
What you do this week, Rav?
Played his dick.
I played Torchlight, Payday.
Torchlight
Counter-Strike.
Payday? Torchlight Payday
I played,
Counter-Strike, one game.
Shelter, which Shimmy gifted me.
Oh,
I haven't
Beavers?
played that
Beavers
yet.
the game?
It's a good
I know
game.
Rowan's actually played through it.
It's
How-
pretty good.
It is a
Play as,
pretty
like,
good
pig.
game.
He plays a mommy badger or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a mother pig, and you have to save your pigs.
Mother pig. Or as Shimmy calls them beavers. It's the beaver
Oh, yeah.
game. It's the beaver game.
Well, they're not beavers or pigs, so.
I have it installed. I haven't touched it
what's
though.
this game called?
Shelter.
It's
Shelter.
Shelter.
I gotta see this shit.
It's actually a really good game, I think.
They're
And
really-
I heard
the
it's
music's good as well.
I heard it's aight.
I like
It's
good
just
game
too
music.
funny to not search out.
So.
I played The Walking Dead and No Moria, which is basically just what's it called? Dwarf Fortress Simulator, but except it has graphics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only the most overcomplicated game of all time.
I hate that game so much.
I once downloaded Dwarf Fortress, played it for like 10 minutes, and still didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, if you have to spend like 2 hours of time trying to figure out how to play, and then you might actually have fun after that.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. A small chance.
You have to be like, you have to be Dylan. Dylan would like that game. Probably. I don't know.
It's quite fun if you get into it.
Yeah,
Like it's got a lot of depth into it.
yeah. For the 3 pixels it has.
That's why No Moria is actually good because it has graphics, so
Oh,
you can
okay.
like see what's going on.
I got you. I got you.
Pixels per second.
It's just really complicated.
Yeah.
And I played League, obviously, and Hearthstone. That's it.
As for myself, I played. I didn't play a lot this week. I had work like all week as usual. But I did play. Whoa! Upgrade to Plo.
Oh.
Your meeting will
Oh,
end in
oh.
10 minutes.
Oh no!
I don't think so.
I do not
Alright.
believe.
We'll just have to start a new one after this. But
Got 10 minutes, Cam. Wrap it up, quick.
well, that's the show. I hope you all enjoyed. No, I played Torchlight for like. See how many hours I played Torchlight for?
You played Torchlight for
30
a
minutes.
long amount of time.
I've put almost 5 hours into Torchlight, and I've had it for like 2 days.
Check
Did you only play one character, or?
I played an Outlander in in my single player. I was playing a Berserker with Noogie, and then yesterday I downloaded a Dragoon mod, and they use like spears and stuff. So I played through that, but it like changed the map. There were a bunch of like map changes from the mods I put in, so it made it like a different experience, which is cool because there are so many different mods you can get for the game, and it's just a matter of just clicking the button, loading it up, and you're good to go. But I really like that game. I got it for like $5 on the sale, so it was worth out of 10.
Yeah.
I got A Link Between Worlds for Christmas, so I've put.
How far in are you?
I just got to low rule.
Okay.
Just got to low rule. So I have maybe 3 to 4 hours into that.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. It's really it's fluid feeling. There's not a whole lot I have to complain about it. It's like I haven't died yet, but I've been close to dying, like a lot.
Oh yeah.
Just because,
especially when you're in low rule, a lot of things do like.
Everything in low rule does like 2 hearts. I'm not prepared. My body isn't ready.
I know the ogres do like 3 or 4.
There's a level called the Tower of Hera in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and before I went in there, I like went to the screen to the left, and there was this like centaur looking monster that breathes fire.
Oh my god, fuck this.
And I died like 3 times to it, but I kept on turning my game off so I wouldn't lose all of my items, because Ravio's a Jew, and will take all your items when you die if you haven't bought them. So.
Oh my god, Ravio's like important though.
I know. I like spoiled for myself before I even got the game.
Damn it, Cam.
But I think the concept of renting the items is cool. I actually like have all the items from the store in my inventory, but I only have 2 of them bought.
Yeah.
So.
Which 2?
I bought the boomerang and the ice wand, because I bought the ice wand for the discounted price.
Yeah.
And then I bought the boomerang just because.
I never used the boomerang. I bought the first item I bought was the bow, just because I used the bow all the time.
I probably should have bought the bow over the boomerang, but I've been using the boomerang a lot lately. So
I like how you don't have to have arrows for the bow.
Yeah, that's
like
cool. And bombs. You don't have to have bombs to use the bombs.
Like every item uses energy in your energy gauge or whatever.
Yeah, it's cool.
And,
it's a cool concept.
So you can basically have infinite arrows.
Yeah.
And infinite bombs.
Yeah.
As long as you manage your energy well.
Yeah. So I've been playing that for a while. I've played so much Assassin's Creed 4.
Oh my god.
And that game is probably my favorite in the series. And I'm not even finished yet. I'm on like sequence 5 and I'm already calling it as my favorite in the series. I've been pirating, man. I'm like the piratiest pirate to ever pirate the seas.
It's definitely up there.
It's really, really, really good. And I'll get more into depth with it when we talk about our Game of the Years and stuff. So, yeah. What else did I play? I play a whole heck of a lot. I downloaded, there's this Fate Stay Night, like, fighting game for the PSP, because I just finished watching Fate Zero, so I downloaded that. It's alright. It's like Naruto, Clash of Ninja. It's like one of those games, except with other different anime characters. So, yeah, I think that's all I played. Let me look at my Steam here. Torchlight I played. All these games I've downloaded and haven't played yet.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of games on the Steam sale.
I bought Torchlight. I bought Super Hexagon. I bought what is it, Mark of the Ninja. I bought Riley Just Cause 2 this morning.
I've spent like about $80 the last 2.5 weeks on Steam games.
I have a $50 gift card, and I think I'm halfway through it right now. So, I bought Dark Souls, Prepare to Die Edition, and CS:GO. I think there's something else in there, but I don't remember what it is, so it doesn't matter. But that's all I played this week, so we can move on now to
the actual good part.
To the actual portion of the show that we've been looking towards.
We've been looking forward to this part of the show for the entire fucking year.
Can you send the file again? I didn't download
You
it.
missed it. All right, here. Let me just.
Wow.
Sorry, I'll see you in tribunal.
So rude.
I'm just trying
I'll
to.
see you in the tribunal.
Okay, you know what? Okay,
Report it.
you're gonna see the Skype window in a sec. So just hold up, people.
Where did
Hold up. Way.
Hold up. Wait. Oh, there it is.
Alright, cool.
Oh man.
Alright, there you go.
Switch to the stream window so I can look at Skype.
Shut up.
Alright, finished. Thanks, friend.
So what we're gonna be doing?
Oh my god, Rowan appeared.
Blow my nose here.
He transformed from a wall.
Pretty much.
Ron's
Hello,
camera's
paper.
getting progressively better, and by better I mean worse.
What?
Sure. It's actually
It gets green
showing me.
here as time goes on.
Soon it'll just be.
Video quality gets worse the farther into the future you
It would
go.
just be
As
black
told
then.
by the prophet, his camera will get worse. So we did do all of our Game of the Year nominations 2 or
Last show.
3 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago?
2.
Alright.
Yeah, too.
So we're gonna be running these down. Before we do any of our votes, though, we're gonna have to like narrow them down.
Mustache there.
We're
Yeah, I do
gonna
that so much.
we're gonna adjust.
Such a
We're gonna
bad habit.
adjust.
I do that with my goatee a lot.
So,
Where it's just like
yes.
I just do like.
So
Road's
Rowan's-
like peach fizz.
Yes.
And then Riley's
For
like,
this.
oh my god, my face
I don't
is so
have
fucking
anything,
smooth.
so.
Ah.
Riley rubs
Riley's
his
like-
dog.
It's like a chalkboard noise.
So before we cast our votes, we're gonna have to narrow these down because we have like 18 billion games in each fucking thing here. So,
Well, we have like 18 billion fucking action games,
well,
Yeah.
fighting games.
I'm sorry that there were so many action fighting games.
It's all your fault.
So real.
But first,
It's
our
your
fir-
fault. It is his fault. He made the.
it is, yeah.
categories.
Everybody can get out. This is my show.
Wow.
Well, we can already take COD Ghost. So
Wow, not for long.
Are we sorry?
What are you talking about? I'm staying.
See you
We're booting you off.
See you in tribunal, nerd.
No. So our first category is Shooter of the Year.
Oh
Um,
my MLG!
Yes,
Cod
MLG.
Ghost. Alright, next category. Cod Ghost 1.
COD goes Game of the Year every year.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, one game of
Every-
the year is about spoilers.
Game of the Year every year. Call of Duty
Hey, one
Ghost.
game
I
of the
think,
year
I
for
think
1,500.
GameSpot gave A Link Between Worlds Game of the Year.
Yeah.
If memory serves, it was either GameSpot or Game Informer, but I'm pretty sure it was GameSpot.
I have a lot of people buying COD Ghosts at work, and they're all like middle-aged men or grandparents.
They're all buying it for their faggot children.
They're faggot 11 years
Those
old.
poor little
They're
kitties.
faggot 13-year-old kids.
Wow.
Drink
Those
Mountain Dew
poor
all
little
day.
kitties.
Oh my god, Mountain Dew is so real.
But our category has COD Ghosts, Killzone Shadowfall, Battlefield 4, BioShock Infinite, Metro Last Light, the hell is that noise, and Payday 2.
Okay.
So which ones are we going to get rid of here?
COD Ghosts.
God goes.
Cod Ghost.
Alright.
Yeah, get rid of the Ghost because no one plays that game.
Nobody, I don't think anybody of us played that game.
Yeah,
I think
no,
Kate
because-
played it.
Drop
Who
a-
cares
drop-
about that game?
Drop Battlefield 4 too.
Yeah.
No. Battlefield 4 is amazing, though.
Stop, Joe.
Um,
You override your
then we're
note.
down to kill. I'm gonna take BioShock off just because
What?
because it's in like 6 categories already.
Yeah, it's in so many categories. Who knew?
Oh, our meeting ended.
Oh,
right.
Yes.
meeting has ended. Thank
Hold
you for
up,
choosing
hold
you
up,
guys.
hold up, hold
The
up.
audio's still recording, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Just join the exact same one.
Oh, we did. Okay, interesting.
How do you do that? Just click the link again, right?
It should be that.
I'm just putting the code again.
Oh, incorrect meeting password. Please try.
It's butts, still butts. There we are.
Is it the same code?
Yeah, it's back up. It's the exact. It's the exact same call. So that's fine.
Alright, that worked.
That's not okay. That's not too bad.
Oh boy.
Mute your audio, friend.
Nukes.
edit that.
Yeah.
Edit your.
No.
edit your blog.
Nah, I did it. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
Editing, what a concept.
I did it. NP, guys. I swear.
More.
I swear to Joe.
There you go. That's
Oh,
better.
that's rude.
What?
What?
That is pretty rude, dude. Duder, make ruder.
Alright. So we're down to Killzone, Shadowfall, Metro Last Light, and Payday 2.
I'm unimpressed. with this.
Well, I've only played Payday 2, so.
I need a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper. Just hold up.
I heard Killzone was actually really bad this time
It
round.
was.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna
Killzone looks
I
like a
haven't heard like anything.
I
good.
have
Killzone was nice looking, but it's not a good game.
The
see
only
if this
things that
pen
we
works.
out of the like 6 games that we had on that list, the only good things, or the only 3 that I've heard good things about are Bioshock, Metro Last Light, and Payday 2.
Alright.
Metro Last Light was really good.
So,
And I would have said Bioshock if Cam would have taken it off. But
Shimmy's first vote doesn't count because I took Bioshock off. So.
sit down for
Don't worry,
something.
none of Shimmy's
I was
votes
saying
counts.
Killzone.
Alright, so Rowan, what's your vote?
Payday 2.
Payday.
Yes,
Day. And then we got Metro and Kill Zone. Alright. Payday has 1 vote. What about you, Rav?
Kind of disappointed that I didn't actually play Metro Last Light because I heard a lot of good things about it.
So,
So I guess my vote's by default Payday.
alright. Are you having like a drunk orgy in your house? What's going on?
What? No, I'm not.
Okay,
Not yet.
It's a combination of several sources of background noise. Don't worry.
cool. What about you, Tyler?
I'm gonna go with Metro
Alright, Metro.
because I've played neither of them just because I don't really play shooters all that much, but I've seen gameplay of both of them. And
Just gonna
I like
adjust this
the
here.
looks of Metro Last Light a little bit better
Needs
than
to be
Payday.
adjusted. Alright. Okay. How about you, Joe?
I have to be biased. I've always been a Metro fan. I've loved the series.
Alright.
I haven't played Last Light yet, but I've again watched gameplays and reviews, and my vote's definitely going for it.
Alright. And Riley?
Payday 2.
Payday 2. I'm gonna vote for Payday as well, just because I want that game. And I've heard nothing but good things coming from Riley, Rowan, and Rav, and Wolf and Chains. Can't you can't ever forget Wolf and Chains. So
Dude, the drill jammers too.
Drill Jammers 2.
Oh, drill on jammers. Just gonna stand around.
One jamming simulator.
Yeah.
Alright. So Payday 2 is our winner for Shooter of the Year.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I found annoying about that game is you sit around for 4 minutes waiting for a
Waiting for
drill
a drill.
to
Hey.
break through a safe, and then the safe door opens and that's it. It's empty.
And then
it's empty.
Such cheese.
That is. So good.
Alright. So good job, Payday.
Woo, you got the
Congrats.
Reaper seal of approval.
Yeah. Whoa, I'm dropping my pen here. So
Pants.
yep, every day of my life. Our next category is Action Game of the Year. So we currently have GTA 5, The Last of Us, Assassin's Creed 4, Tomb Raider, Metal Gear Rising, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, Deadpool, Saints Row 4, and Wind Waker HD. Which one do you want to scratch off first?
Far Cry 3 Blood
I
Dragon.
don't think any of us have played Far Cry 3, even though
Alright.
Shimmy gifted to
I heard it. Like Caleb said that it wasn't like that good.
Caleb liked it for the first like day. He pirated it, and then like the next day he's like, it's alright.
Yeah,
Alright.
Yeah.
it's underwhelming.
Okay, anything
Tomb
else?
Raider.
Tomb Raider you want to scratch off?
We dropped Deadpool and Wind Waker.
Shimmy's voted for Deadpool, so I'm actually just going to keep that one in. So Wind...
Just get rid of all the shimmies.
Drop
Yeah,
Wind
so
Waker.
they
Drop-
don't count.
Drop Wind Waker.
I thought Wind Waker HD was really good.
It's kind of like in that limbo area because it's an HD remake. Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
HD remake, so you can't really... But,
And, I mean, as good as Wind Waker is, it's like I feel like it can't quite compete with most of the other games on this list.
yeah.
Maybe it's just I haven't played them. But
Yeah.
And it hurts me so much to say it, but I mean we gotta kind of nix.
Yeah.
Wind Waker.
Alright, then we're down to 6. Then to GTA 5, The Last of Us, Assassin's Creed 4, Metal Gear Rising, Deadpool, and Saints Row 4.
Ooh, do you want to drop anything else?
No, I think that's good. Rowan, what's your vote here, bud?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
GTA 5?
I love that game. Like, I haven't played it, but I've seen Seamus play through it, and that game seems like so much fun. Like, I really want it.
I'm just writing down what we got here. MGR Deed Pool and Saints Row 4. So GTA 5 has 1 vote. What about you, Rev?
Yeah, GTA 5 definitely.
GTA 5?
I don't even know how, but Rockstar outdid themselves again.
I still haven't played it yet. And I know when you got it, you played it for like 24 hours straight.
I played so much of that game in the first week. That was crazy.
What about you, Tyler?
The Last of Us.
Last of Us.
That game just looked really, really well made. Besides the fact that you had to like find stuff, like the whole gag about ladders that was like all over the internet the week it came out. Like besides that, the game's like really, really well made.
All right.
Visually, it's like
That game's good looking for a current gen,
and I don't
last
know,
gen
like,
game.
What was the company that made it? Or
That was Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog.
They made
Naughty Dog found like I kind of want to say she's a hidden gem, but Ellen Page was actually a pretty good voice actor
Not even
to consider for that role.
not even in that game.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not. You're thinking of Beyond.
Yeah, she is.
No, she isn't.
What the fuck?
Ellen, she's in Beyond Two Souls. They, she didn't play the little girl.
Oh my god, please.
She was modeled. Like, the little girl was modeled.
Oh, she was
after Ellen
modeled.
Page, but it's not Ellen Page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Close enough.
I do my fucking.
Ken does his research.
I do my research.
Next person, please.
Fine. Joe, what's your vote?
Okay, Rowan again.
Joe, fight the power. Okay, Last of Us?
Yeah.
Alright. A reason?
Fucking that game's amazing.
Okay, good reason.
I love GTA 5. I absolutely love it, but I can't vote for it.
Alright.
That was as good as my reason for loving that Jarvan's name last night.
What was his name?
It was a Yu-Gi-Oh card name.
Oh, get out. Was
Yeah.
it the
Understood the reference.
the Lord of the D? Was it Lord of the D?
No.
Caleb said, "Can you explain the reference to me, please?" And then Tyler said, "It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card."
Everyone went nuts.
Everyone was like,
Who would
whoa.
thought a Yu-Gi-Oh reference would be a card?
Report for Yu-Gi-Oh. Riley, what's your vote?
AC4. I actually got around to playing that game. Actually, is pretty decent. It's as good as you actually said it was.
It's
Um,
amazing.
pretty good. Yeah. I was like, because the first AC game I played was Brotherhood, and then it was AC2, and then it was
Yeah.
I tried Revelations. That game sucked. I hated
Revelations wasn't very good.
it. No, I
Revelations
hated it. That
wasn't
game
very
sucked.
I feel like 4 was the best out of the series.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
4, it's just like I think it was like a really good mix between Brotherhood and.
What
I
it
feel like-
did,
I feel like 4 had a lot more to give in terms of character development.
because 4 is in our game of the year, or I'm gonna go like in depth with the game when we get to it. So just hold off your explanations for now, anyway. As for me, you guys are gonna laugh, but I'm gonna put it for Metal Gear Rising.
I was gonna pick that. I was like,
Cause if I gotta think, the scope of action in that game, you literally kill a giant Metal Gear in the first mission. How much more action can you get? So,
wait, was this? Oh shoot, it was action. I thought it was. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I'm not
What's
thinking.
the what's the subtitle for that? Isn't it like lightning something action?
oh, it was Metal Gear Rising. Because
The soft one is
it's
tactical
tactical,
espionage.
technical espionage action.
I was hovering between AC4 and Metal Gear Rising.
Fuck,
'cause
what was it?
I enjoyed those games a lot.
It was like God, I don't remember. I look at the
It
development.
was lightning something action.
Yeah. It was
Lightning fast action.
lightning bolt action. Lightning bolt action, yeah. All right, so we're down to a tie between GTA 5 and The Last of Us. So now we're gonna have to go through. So Rav and Rowan are obviously on board for those. So it's Riley and I who have to vote between The Last of Us and GTA 5. What's yours, Riley? I'm gonna put it for GTA 5 for me.
I'm going for GTA 5 as well. 'Cause I feel like there's more action in GTA 5 than The Last of Us.
Alrighty.
'Cause
Alright.
I wasn't looking at the title, it's action game.
I don't know why I put that under action, but whatever, it's actiony enough. So GTA 5 is our... Oh, are we gonna say that, Rav?
It's like it's hard to put it under any other category. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like open world, so you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah. Cool. Alright. Moving along. Good job, GTA 5. Whatever.
We're proud of you.
We're proud of you for being a game.
Good job, well done.
Good job, Rockstar.
You did what you were made for.
It's actually an incredibly good game.
It
Like,
is.
I've like wanted to buy it at the end of my shift at work, but I haven't brought any money with me to work yet, so it's my own fault. On a fighting game of the year.
too busy making money to spend it.
I'm too busy money making. Fighting game of the year. No, I'm not Caleb. Best fighting game of the year. We got Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasma, which isn't even out in North America yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Why is it on?
So, I think we're getting that rid of them.
Because it's out.
100 out of 10.
Because it's out and people in North America have played it because you can download it off of the Japanese PlayStation Store. Satan the Anus Wrecker has joined our thing with no camera.
What's up?
Welcome, friend.
Welcome, Satan the Anus Wrecker. I have a feeling that's
I wonder who this
why do I have a feeling that's Nick?
It's kind of-
No.
Nick or Noogie, one of the two.
I like pie and 69. Pretty sure that's
gotta be
a lot.
no, it's Cameron. It's Cameron.
Ah, rip.
Yeah, that's actually
Rip. Close enough.
Man, I can't
Sorry, I was trying to explain. BlazBlue is out in Japan, but the PlayStation Store, you can like make a Japanese account on the PlayStation Network, and you can get all of like the Japanese games on the PlayStation Store. So people go out of their way to make a Japanese like PlayStation account just to download Japanese games that are released on PlayStation Store before they're released in NA. So it is technically out, and people have technically played it, but I haven't played it. So
I mean,
We
like,
haven't
none of us
played
have
it,
probably
so-
played it.
I'm gonna just get it. Okay, Killer Instinct. Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, Full Burst. That's a mouthful. Injustice, Gods Among Us. Skullgirls for the PC. Soul Calibur 2 HD Online. Dive Kick. And JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I'm also going to remove. Alright. I'm gonna take off Soul Calibur. Just because.
That game's been out for like 15 years.
And I think that's really the only one we probably should take off because we're already down to like 4. So we got Killer Instinct
Naruto Shippuden, Injustice, and Skullgirls.
and Dive Kick.
And Dive Kick. You can take Dive Kick.
Naruto. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. And Skullgirls. I think that's 4. Yeah. All right. Rowan.
Skullgirls,
Reason.
because that's the only one I've played really, and I've enjoyed it when I played it with you guys.
All right. Cameron looks goddamn happy. Cameron looks so goddamn happy.
Makes it even better. Oh no, he is actually.
Is he?
You're gonna use this like on Zoom.
Cameron, you need to come into the Skype call because I have the Zoom
He
muted.
is.
Is he?
Oh, that
He's like, hey, Hey there.
Cameron, how drunk? How on a scale of 1 to 12? You
One
don't.
to silent Cameron.
Could you like talk into your microphone?
Microphone's freaking bug.
Yeah, it's probably use a microphone. I heard that's a good idea.
I heard that's how professionals work.
Alright,
There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Wow, he found his microphone.
It was in Christopher's backpack the whole time.
Oh my god.
So Cameron, how drunk?
when?
Last night.
Today, right now.
Very.
How hungover are you?
It's not that bad.
No, okay.
That face says otherwise, dude.
Your like
Lie to us.
your 16-second answering delay is kind of evident.
He's drinking coffee with vodka in it as we speak.
Yeah.
Irish.
All right. Rav, what's your fighting game choice here?
I want to say Skullgirls, not only because it's the only one I've played, but because the tutorial in that game is absolutely fantastic at explaining the genre to people.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, Skullgirls
yeah,
is
for
Skullgirls is one of the best fighting games to start with for a fighting game because it has such simple tutorials, yet they're so in depth. The later ones on that it just lets you get the hang of the game so easily, and it's not that hard of a game to begin with. So
Yeah, even though my brain is like incompetent at a lot of combos, it's
Yeah.
still incredibly fun.
yeah. What about you, Tyler?
As much as I want to say Skullgirls, I definitely have to give it to Injustice.
Justice. Alright.
Partially because like it was made by the same people that made Mortal Kombat, and they incorporated superheroes into the Mortal Kombat fighting style like really well.
Yeah.
And they gave some justice to Aquaman. I definitely gave him props for that. They gave him a Cameron. Can you stop?
It's just trying to distract you.
Straight at the screen and
Oh
all
my
he sees
God.
is
That's all I wanted to do.
He's got like the biggest eyebrows, so I like couldn't look away from it.
The heck?
Oh man.
But like Aquaman's super is where he makes this giant
I
wave.
mean, Aquaman's super broken in that game.
They
I hate
did. They made it to where he like stabs the opponent.
Can you please? This is the only reason you joined. He's getting revenge for playing the
It's
Rune
the Rune.
Soundscape.
Hey, he didn't have to play it.
Oh my
Oh, he
god.
definitely had to play. He played it 6 times at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, they did Aquaman some justice. They made Superman a bad guy in the storyline that they had, and that's another reason why it's my fighter of the year, is because it was one of the only fighters that actually had a story in it. And it was
those kind of games, the Mortal Kombat games are like NetherRealm games have really good stories to them.
yeah, but the Injustice one was like really good. Like Lex Luthor was a good guy, and he fit the role so well. Like Superman was like this really sadistic
Yeah,
bad
I
guy.
seen the.
It was a really good game.
It was a really good game.
It's got my vote like all the way.
It was a better version of Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Oh yeah.
Joe, what's your vote?
You know me, Cam.
Naruto.
You know it.
Joe's going.
I would say
I
I
don't
would
care
say the
how
shipping.
bad that game is. That game is fun.
I am so
That
sorry.
game
So
is
bad.
fun. That game.
That game's okay. That game's not bad. It's just really
It's really simple.
there's no strategy to that game. It's you have 2 buttons you need to press.
Yeah, it's just button mashing.
Yeah, it's
But I thought it was a really nice adaptation to the series. I mean, it flowed really well.
Well, it's just a PC port of the PS3 game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron, I can kick you at any time, kid. That easy. Riley, what's your vote?
I'm torn. I'm gonna have to go with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure right here.
Oh
I've
my
never heard
king!
of this game.
Oh my king!
What is this game actually?
Have
I've
you-
Never heard
It's based off the anime.
The
Okay,
anime's
never heard of it.
the anime's messed up. It's bizarre, is what it is.
Oh man.
You look up some gameplay. Go on YouTube and look up some gameplay of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Circus.
I'm gonna have to search this
I
up.
think I might go with. Shoot, I'm torn between Injustice and Skullgirls because both of them are actually really good. I'm gonna have to go with Skullgirls though.
Alright.
because I really like the art in the game, and then like I love how it's like all hand drawn, and then like every animation pose that they have is all hand drawn. That's
Just so everybody knows, I'm using the phone booklet I got for my telephone as our voting platform.
Oh, nice.
Because I have no other paper. I have no other paper in my desk.
Don't you have a notepad file? Why don't you just use the same notepad file that you sent everyone?
Because I need visual representation. I need visual representation.
No taxation without representation, dog.
You mean physical?
You know what? This is just, it's hella is what it is. So you guys can leave me alone.
Alright, everything's fine. You said hella.
Everything's just hella.
What about you, Cameron? What's your vote for fighting game of the year?
I don't play fighting games.
Okay,
My
well,
life is a fighting game.
Just say JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
fine. I'll
Bizarre Adventure. That's my vote.
There you go.
I'll pass on you for this one. I'm gonna go with Skullgirls as well, just because Skullgirls is probably the best out of all of these.
Because we all played that game, basically.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked me and then just ignored my vote.
Yeah, because you're
You
gay.
didn't know.
You said JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
He's only being voted off.
Is he in a bus? I can't tell.
He's in an RV, definitely.
Either that or he's in like a church.
I need him to put his headphones back in so he can hear us, so I can ask.
Yeah. Where are you?
This guy.
Cameron, are you in an RV right now? Is that because that's what it looks like?
Yes, the RV with the grand
Oh, no,
piano
no.
in it.
Oh yeah, there we are. The best, only the best.
That RV's doing a wheelie right now.
That is one.
It's so back heavy.
Well, it could be a
It's
mobile.
been doing a wheelie across the U.S. There's no brakes.
It just slides over the ocean.
All right, congratulations, Skullgirls. You won our fighting game of the year.
I'm such a black sheep for this. Like, holy crap.
What is my hair right now?
In your
Can you guys see this? Can you guys see?
You're growing one of those fish fins.
King Lord Cowlick.
I'm trying to like fix it here.
Mic on it.
There we are. As if nothing ever happened.
Like me.
Alrighty, we're on to our indie game of the year, which I'm excited to
Oh,
lay down the line for. We got some cool games in here. Cause I've actually played a bunch of these, and by a bunch I mean like 4. So
That's like half the games, though.
yeah. So we got Risk of Rain, the Kerbal Space Program,
Kerbal.
whatever,
Treble.
Stanley Parable, Papers, Please, Starbound, Don't Starve, Rogue Legacy, and Outlast.
I know what Joe's vote's gonna be.
Just gonna be Starbound. Just because we already know. Has anybody here played Outlast? Joe, you don't count.
Screw you, Joe. Get out of here.
If only one person played it, it doesn't really count.
The game is so terrifying.
You know what, I'm just gonna leave them. Actually, which one did you guys want to take
I
off?
played all of them except for
I haven't played
Outlast.
Legacy.
Keep Risk of Rain, Kerbal Space Program, Don't Starve, and Starbound.
And Papers,
I
Please.
played all of them
Please.
except for.
Stanley Parable, I played that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the Stanley Parable in as well.
Actually, no, I haven't played.
So take out Outlast, Rogue Legacy,
Alright.
and Papers, Please.
Alright. So our contenders are Risk of Rain, Kerbal Space Program, Rebel, Stanley Parable,
Starbound.
Stanley Parable, Papers, Please.
We drop Papers, Please.
We can drop Papers, Please. Alright.
Wow.
Starbound.
Wow.
And
What's your
Papers,
name?
please.
Why did you
Don't
change your name? As if it wasn't as bad before,
Damn
Cameron. You
God.
changed it. And it's even worse now.
okay.
Yeah,
What?
you should check the names.
What?
Cameron's name.
Yeah, Satan the Anus Wrecker. Oh, please,
no.
please don't kick. Sorry, please don't kick.
Yeah.
It was Cam's cock.
Oh, my bad. Oh, cool. My favorite. All right. Risk of Rain, Kerbal Space Program, Stanley Parable, Starbound, Don't Starve. Those are our options to choose
I
from.
agree with it.
Rowan, what's your...
I haven't really played that much of this, so I'm gonna have to go with Stanley Parable, because I really like that game.
Alrighty. Rave.
I'm so torn between Stanley Parable and Risk of Rain.
Flip a coin.
It's not even real.
Flip a coin.
I want to say the Stanley Parable, because even though Risk of Rain has like a huge amount of
Replayability.
like, replay value and like depth into the game, there's so many items, but the thing is there's so many other roguelikes that have come out recently.
Yeah. No, that is true, yeah.
Whereas the Stanley Parable is so original, and the Stanley Parable is actually really funny.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know where they found the narrator for that game, but he's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Alright.
Stanley Parable.
What about you, Tyler?
Kind of torn between Risk of Rain and Starbound. I'm gonna say Risk of Rain.
Alright.
Just because there's so much to that game.
Yeah, there's so much to that game.
I mean, Starbound is. A lot of people have been saying it, but Starbound's kind of like your. It's basically Terraria 2.0.
Yeah.
And as good as it is, like, Risk of Rain's just got a lot more going for it.
Yeah.
Starbound does.
Joe, you're voting for Starbound, right?
No, I can believe I'm
Oh,
actually
rip.
voting for Risk of Rain because that game is fantastic.
Alright.
Now, I love
Shocker.
Starbound because I like Terraria, and it is a better version of Terraria, but it's not finished, and I just can't vote for it.
Yeah,
You
for a
have to
game
go
that's not
after
finished.
Risk.
Yeah, considering it's
It's a
only
nice
in...
game so far. Keep working on it, but
Yeah, considering it's in beta, I'm actually kind of surprised we kept it on. Because it's in beta and it's not a finished game yet. That's the only...
surprised
It's
Daisy
nice.
wasn't in the
Well,
action.
a lot
It
of
felt
people
like
were,
a finished game for some odd reason. I
a
don't
lot
know
of
why.
people were putting like Minecraft in their Game of the Year conversations when it was still in beta. Like a
Yeah.
million actors.
Oh, I thought you meant for this
I
year.
mean, like, it's
No,
still
no,
a
no.
contender. Like, I mean, it's a game
So,
that
like,
was
what?
released this year, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to vote for it because it's still beta.
Yeah. Alright. Riley, what about you? Risk of Rain?
I think I might. Oh, shoot, I'm stuck between Don't Starve and Rogue Legacy.
We got rid of Rogue Legacy.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
What the heck? Alright, so what's on here now?
Risk of Rain, Krebel Space Program, The Stanley Parable, Starbound, and Don't Starve.
I'm going
I'm
with
so
Don't
glad
Starve.
I have played all of those games.
Riley's
Yes,
vote for Don't
apparently
Starve.
Rogue Legacy, that I'm gonna have to go with Don't Starve then, because I actually like the game a lot.
Alrighty.
Except, only problem with it is it gets boring after a while, but like, it's actually really eerie, and like, it feels like you can't go, like, it feels like you can't go out at night at all, or else you get basically screwed over.
Yeah.
It's just a really good survival game, I guess.
Yeah. Cool. What about you, Cameron?
I'm gonna go with Papers, Please.
The one we didn't keep on? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You leave.
Oh.
Yeah?
Gonna go
Alright.
with Papers, Please.
Okay, I'm gonna put Papers, Please down the corner.
It's just there. It's
I'm gonna give it a little check mark. Just so you see I'm not lying.
Oh.
Can you cross it out?
PP.
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 PP1.
One.
Just
10 out of 10.
cross it out immediately.
Yeah.
Don't do it. No.
Not a contender.
Hey, even I did.
Crossed it out.
And I actually wanted to vote for it.
Alright, as for
Cameron,
my...
don't worry. I wanted to vote for it.
The possession.
As for myself, I am going to vote for Risk of Rain. Because that game's a lot of fun, and it's kind of unique. When it first came out, I suppose it was kind of unique to what it did, and it being a platformer with all those items and how the multiplayer works, and the difficulty of the game is just unbelievable if you put it on even normal. So, and there's so much replay value and collectability, and there's just so much to the game that it just has so much going for it that I feel it deserves the vote. So
Yeah.
with that, it does win our indie game of the year. So good job, Risk of Rain.
Proud of you.
Ryan, you win.
Proud of you for being a video game.
Proud of me for existing.
What are we on to now?
Cameron's
DLC. Oh, we got 2
salty.
minutes.
We got 10 minutes again.
No,
Cameron's
the
salty
countdown at the
because
top.
his game didn't get counted.
His bet got salty.
No, we're on to DLC of the year.
DLC. All right.
We don't have to drop anything for this.
No, because there's only 4. And is there 5? Oh, yeah, there's 5.
We gotta drop one. One whole.
Nope. No, we don't. So we got XCOM. We got.
You just say what I thought you just said?
Yep.
You scumbag.
We got Bioshock Burial at Sea.
Episode 1.
Yeah. Borderlands Psycho Pack.
Cycle pack?
Yeah.
Yes, cycle.
2.
Yes, cycle.
AC4. It has DLC out. And Assassin's Creed 3 released its last DLC this year as well. The Tyranny of King Washington, which was an episodic
I like that
DLC.
a lot of games are, whether they're like DLC or not, like a lot of games are doing episodic stuff.
Yeah. All right, Rowan. When you're done swigging your drinky there, what's your vote?
I'm gonna have to go with the Psycho Pack for Borderlands 2.
Right.
It's because it's the only game I've played, and the Psycho's actually a lot of fun to play in Borderlands. So yeah, that's it.
Why is Nuggies like surprised that that's a choice? Apparently, the Psycho Pack rather.
Austin's in the Twitch chat.
He's in the
Yeah.
Twitch chat. Yeah.
Yes.
I've actually yet to go visit there.
Rav's booty. Please.
What a king.
The
Yeah.
Look on Rav's face, he's not impressed.
He's probably not even looking at it.
Rav's checking out that booty. Rav, what's your choice?
Yeah, Psychopath,
So,
definitely. I think they just did something completely different with the character.
Mhm.
Like, even though you could argue that his like special ability is similar to the not Krieg. What's the guy in the first one?
Brick.
Yeah, Brick in the first one. I guess you could argue that, but still, like, he's really fun to play, and he has one of the more interesting trees, like skill trees out of all the other characters.
Cool. How about you, Tyler?
Bioshock Infinite. Let's see.
Bioshock. Okay. Isn't there like no combat in that entire episode? I thought it was like completely like you walk around.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, and it looks.
Walk a lonely road. The only road that you've ever known.
Please, Ron.
Please no.
Can we not incorporate Green Day into this podcast?
Yeah.
We don't have copyrights.
Sorry. Hey, it wasn't exactly the same lyrics, so it's okay.
As long as we're not singing in the end, I'm okay. Joe, what's your vote here?
I think I'm gonna have to get XCOM because of Rav's single sniper shot to kill Riley. That was the most hilarious shit I've ever seen.
Wait,
Rav is forever Riley killer.
what happened?
Okay, so Riley was on a roof and he was beside an explosive barrel.
Yep.
Oh.
And Rav decided to get like the reactionary shot to try and save Riley from this alien that came up, and he missed, hit the barrel, and blew up Riley. It was hilarious. I was like,
What? Oh man.
Cool.
props to you, Rav.
I'm down.
Rav's like, yeah, I'm a killer.
I'm a god. Please.
Alright.
Said it with a
14
straight face.
kills and one of them is Riley.
Rip.
Even his teacher
Alright.
calls him Riley Killer.
What about you, Riley? What's your choice?
Oh shoot. I'm gonna go with the Borderlands 2 one because all of their DLC is good, and I actually really like the Psychopaths one.
Skin packs, best DLC ever made.
Alright.
Oh damn.
I just really like all the Borderlands 2 DLC,
Yeah, they
Oh.
really went all out with their DLCs.
especially with the Gauge one. But since that's not up there, I'm gonna have to go with the Psycho one.
I'm gonna ask Cameron and then regret what he answers. But Cameron, what's your choice for
I'm gonna say
DLC?
papers, please.
Exactly, okay,
You can't
I'll
ask
leave that
Cameron, you
to
have
the-
to ask his hairline, 'cause that's.
Papers, Please, the Aftermath edition.
Well, what am I even? Cameron, do you even have a mouth? Are you even a human being? Like, oh, there we go.
Such
He's not a human being, he's just
So
average.
smart, so smart.
It's just his hairline.
See ya.
See you, peace.
Oh,
He
Okay.
left. again.
Rip.
Alright.
Okay. Because I haven't played any of these, my vote's gonna be absolutely worth nothing. But I'm gonna vote for XCOM, just because I heard it like adds a whole bunch to the game, and it like adds a separate story or like campaign or something, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I haven't played Borderlands 2. I played a bit of XCOM, so I guess that's the only reason I'm voting for that. But Borderlands 2 Psychopack does win for our DLC of the year, so.
Yeah.
Good job, Psychopack, for being a DLC.
For being a game. For being made.
For being alive.
Proud of you existing.
Being alive.
Wake me up.
Oh, this next category.
Let me just narrow this down here. I haven't like looked at any of what Shimmy's typed, by the way.
Yeah, that doesn't count. Ignore that.
Because Shimmy's votes were Bioshock, Deadpool, Skullgirl, Stanley Parable, Borderlands, Pokemon X and Y, and Biocock. So,
Yeah, she doesn't count. Except Horrible, that counts.
yeah. And Bioshock, I guess.
Oh,
So,
what the?
Oh, great.
Food. Legend.
whatever.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, not bad. Is that toast? What is that?
Is that like
Come
cake?
on, Toad.
Okay.
It's a smiley face.
It's hangover food.
Raph, can you confirm that?
100%. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked at it yet. What is it?
Hold on.
it's apparently hangover food.
Oh. Oh, it changed position.
Yeah, because Joe dipped out.
Toast.
What is that?
Toast and...
Toast and
Mac-
eggs.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
about to say mac and cheese.
What did you
I
put
thought it
on
was
the
mac and cheese
toast?
as well.
It looks like butter.
Butter.
It's butter.
Probably butter.
Do you not know how to butter a piece of toast?
he drew it with like a parquet bottle or something.
You have so
probably.
many problems.
He has Parkinson's. He can't help
What
it.
is it then?
He has Parkinson's. He can't help it.
Is it like cake?
Let's continue, please.
It is butter.
Let's continue, please.
Okay. Best handheld game of the year.
Hey guys.
We've
That's
got like 18 billion handheld games. I'm just
That's why.
closing this chat here.
I
Okay.
don't think we can really drop anything from this. Well, maybe
Sonic Lost Worlds, Muramasa.
But let's just leave in the first 3. The rest of them we can drop. X and Y, A Link Between Worlds, and Awakening.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep in Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
Okay.
So our choices now are Pokemon, Zelda,
Between Worlds.
Fire Emblem, and Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
Hey Cam.
I just spelled it Marion, by the way. So I didn't. Yes, Cameron.
Yeah.
Or yes, Joe.
I just got told that I'm apparently going to Mandarin, and my sister made a reservation. I have to call Kaylee,
Great.
so I'm gonna have to depart.
What's your game of the year?
My game of the year. What? Let me see the list. Give me a second.
And what's your handheld game?
Okay, my handheld game, although I don't have it, Pokemon X and Y.
Alright.
Okay.
Fucking beautiful.
It's cool. We're only like one
Uh,
away from finishing this, so.
Yeah. My game of the year would probably have to be. Wind
Well,
Waker.
you can't do that yet. Spoilers. Please stop.
No, I gotta leave. Wind Waker HD.
Okay.
Alright, it's been a pleasure
See, nerd, get out.
coming
Get
back.
out.
Come back whenever.
Reported for AFK.
We'll be streaming.
It'll be
Yeah,
a fun
fine.
game.
We'll be around.
Cool.
Alright.
But no, it's ending anyway.
It's ending in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see you
Look at
nuts.
Cam can replace me.
Yeah, great. My favorite.
I don't even know what Cameron's doing now.
Okay. That's a nice mahogany table.
Let's move on.
Agony?
I think. Rowan, what do you vote for best handheld?
Pokemon X and Y, because I haven't played any of these, but I like Pokemon, so
Played
Yeah.
all of them but Mario and Luigi.
Alright.
There you go.
What about you, Rev?
Brave.
My note file again.
Don't do it, Rev.
Pokemon, Zelda, Fire Emblem, and Mario. Those are your 4 choices.
Then the Zelda one.
Zelda?
A
Alright.
Link Between Worlds. I thought he was gonna say Pokemon.
I actually haven't played it,
Even though.
I played it for like 15 minutes.
Cam, can we do me last?
Oh, okay, just a sec. Starting this up again.
Oi!
But yeah, Zelda one.
All right.
Definitely.
Cool.
Even though I played Pokemon Y for like 15 hours, but it feels just like. Yeah.
Y'all need to join the
Yeah,
thing back again.
I'm
I don't want to do it. Huh?
And do it.
Right, I'm gonna do it.
We got 40 minutes. Come on, man.
Oh man, really?
I'm waiting for Cam Cook's Zoom meeting to start.
I have it start up.
Please stop.
Click to invite participants.
Waiting for host.
I'm waiting for host.
What the hell?
I'm waiting for host.
Waiting for the Cameroni.
Oh, alright. Can you guys, here, just click, just go in this, click that, you should start it up.
Go to...
Just go to that link. Technical difficulties, just hold up, people. We've got this in the bag. There we are.
This is entertaining radio.
Oh, no.
Entertaining radio.
You
Oh
wanna
shit,
your
mute that
mic.
audio there.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Oh god, Cam.
Cameron,
Maroon.
please.
Cameron's face.
Oh, stop. I don't want full screen. There you go. There we go.
Oh no.
Please
Oh
no
no.
full screen around.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh my god.
Let's go. What happened to your eyebrows? They like disappeared.
There they are.
Oh god. There they
There you go. He found them.
Found his eyebrows.
I feel bad for anybody who's listening to this.
like
Cam, edit this out.
Buddy,
Okay.
it's Austin.
Yeah. Alright.
Just Austin.
Okay.
I'll back, that's good.
Don't worry, Cam ever does.
I can edit this, it's cool. Alright, so we got 2 on Pokemon, 1 on Zelda. Riley, what's your choice?
Pokemon.
Pokemon's?
Pokemon.
Alright. And how about you, Cameron? Do you have a vote?
I don't
What?
think Cam counts.
For
Ever.
what?
Do you have a vote for best handheld game?
Just say yes. Just say yes.
It's paper please again, right?
Papers, please, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, there you go.
I'm just gonna ignore you. I'm gonna pretend you're not even here.
Wow.
It's how you deserve to be treated. Tyler, what's yours?
As much as I want to say A Link Between Worlds,
Pokemon?
Tyler, how good are you?
No, it's Fire Emblem.
it's gonna be Fire Emblem.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
There's no way I could not say Fire Emblem after putting 200 hours into that game.
Damn.
There's absolutely no way that I could pick anything other than Fire Emblem.
Tyler's played
A little bit.
more of that game than healthy. He's played as much hours of that as Nick has played on Dota, probably. Not even close, but
He has like 500
I've played as many hours in Fire Emblem as a lot of people have played in Skyrim.
damn.
That's like 3 playthroughs now. Like 2.5 playthroughs because I haven't finished the 3rd one. But yeah.
That's fucking nuts is what that is.
Yep.
I'm gonna vote for Pokemon as well.
Pokemon.
It's the majority vote, so I'll just go with that.
That's another reason why I didn't pick A Link Between Worlds because I knew Pokemon was gonna win anyway. So I was like, whatever.
Gotta represent.
Pokemon. There was something about playing it that just made me feel like a 5-year-old again. Like it
Yeah,
went.
They put a lot of effort into recapturing
Yeah.
the original.
The magic of the original
I just like how
Pokemon.
they, like,
Yeah.
took out, it's like took
Well,
all,
part of it was that
all the other generation Pokemon into it.
Yeah.
part of it was the fact that it was the first one that wasn't 2D.
Yeah.
Most of the models were rendered in, like, had 3D rendered models.
Yeah.
For both characters and Pokemon.
Yeah.
Um,
There was just something about it. It felt like an old Pokemon game as opposed to like Black and White, which
I
were
think it's just because it took a bunch of like different generation Pokemon.
yeah, probably.
I think that was my favorite.
That
Pokemon.
and like the whole Mega Evolution thing was like super hyped.
Yeah.
And it lived up to the hype, most definitely.
It had a lot of really good gameplay mechanics to it. So it has no replayability at all.
No, it's pretty garbage.
It's like you get done with it, and it's like,
It's like,
either
it's
you play Pokemon competitively, or you just kind of like,
Or you let it go for a while. That's what happened
why,
to me.
That's why I didn't pick it, just because. Well, I haven't played A Link Between Worlds again. I started a hero mode playthrough, but
Is there a hero mode playthrough? What is it?
Yeah.
What's it entail?
Double damage,
Oh,
like
okay.
standard hero mode
Oh,
stuff.
okay, like
But
okay.
like Fire Emblem gave me the most replayability out of the three of those that I have played.
Alrighty.
I mean, 200 hours speaks for itself.
Good on you, Nintendo. You did it again.
yeah,
And now we're on to our biggest
Beloved.
award to the.
Holy shit! There's so many games.
That's the beer back.
Yeah.
Beer back.
All right, just we'll stall.
Enjoy yourself.
So our game of the year, we'll talk about each game in depth, and
Boy.
when we vote for our game, of course, because I don't want us to go in depth with every single fucking game we have voted on here.
Yeah, I would have to leave by the time we get done with
Yeah.
it.
But quickly, let's just run through what we have right here, and then take the ones off that we don't want. We got Last of Us, Assassin's Creed 4, BioShock Infinite, GTA 5, Tomb Raider, Saints Row 4, Arkham Origins, Wolf Among Us, Rise, Son of Rome, Killzone Shadowfall, Dead Rising 3, Super Mario 3D Worlds, Wind Waker HD, Link Between Worlds, Pokemon X and Y, Fire Emblem, and XCOM Enemy Within. Joe's already voted for Wind Waker, so I'm going to just put that down. It's definitely not going to win, but...
We can drop XCOM. We drop Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Super Mario 3D Worlds.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have played that.
I've played it.
I've played a bit of it.
It's not game of the year material. I dropped Killzone. We dropped Rise, Son of Rome. As like the game looked really good, but it felt like just kind of an exhibition game.
Yeah.
For the Xbox One and like what it can do.
Yeah. Did you Rise, Son of Rome?
Oh
Did
shit!
you Rise?
Did you Rise? We can drop. I don't know.
I'm dropping Saints Row 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can drop
Saints Row 4 and Tomb Raider. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. That leaves us with The Last of Us.
Assassin's Creed, BioShock, GTA, Arkham
Tomb Raider
Origins.
left way too much to be desired.
Yeah.
Like
They hyped it up a lot, and it didn't really live up to that at all.
yeah.
Can we drop Arkham Origins? I heard it was a disappointment.
Yeah, just do
I
it.
guess.
Let's
Can we
drop
drop Dead Rising?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dead Rising is fun, but it's not
It's
game of the
kinda
year
like
worthy.
Dead
It's
Rising.
not.
Alright.
It doesn't compare to the other ones.
And I think
I think the.
Go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
I think Dead Rising 3, it's like it doesn't have a time limit, which makes it better, but it also kind of makes it worse because
There's no
Like-
sense of urgency.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no... It's
like-
not Dead Rising. Like, it's not what you're
there's
used
no
to.
real difficulty,
Yeah.
basically.
Alright, then that leaves us with enough.
9.
Okay, so we got Last of Us. BioShock. Assassin's Creed.
GTA 5. Arkham Origins. Wolf Among Us.
I dropped it, Arkham Origins.
Oh shit, that's right.
GTA 5. Wolf Among Us. Wind Waker HD, Zelda, and Pokemon.
I like how the distinction between Wind Waker and A Link Between Worlds is that A Link Between Worlds is Zelda.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I have it as, so that's what it shall be. So Wind Waker HD already has a single vote. I doubt it's going to win, just because it's not really a contender with all of these other games here.
It's good, but it's
Yeah. So for this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna vote. We're explain our reasoning, and then we're going to explain what the game did that made it our reason, basically. So,
Oh Lord.
Riley, we'll start with you.
Well, alright.
Just because you're the first to join, so my layout's screwed up again.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. I had to pick Assassin's Creed 4 for this one. Like, I mean, I haven't played GTA 5, so I can't really have my input on that. So that's probably that's what everyone's gonna pick. But how I said earlier, Assassin's Creed 4, like, it felt like a really good game, because I really like Brotherhood. That was, like, by far my favorite Assassin's Creed game. And it felt like Brotherhood, and there's just a lot more where it's just the open world environments from, like you were saying, from ship to land was actually pretty. I thought that was actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a good job with that.
Yeah.
But like I was saying this earlier, I felt like AC4 did a lot better with character development than AC2 did.
Yeah.
Like Ezio just kind of had like the okay, my parents died, I'm out for vengeance kind of thing, and then that's basically like his drive. But then Kenway doesn't have a drive like at all.
Because I'm just gonna stop you there, just because they had 3 games to develop Ezio. Like,
well, I mean, like, if we just go from the standpoint of AC2 by itself versus AC4 had like AC4
no, definitely.
It didn't need 3 games.
Definitely.
It did it all in one.
I'm so confused.
What do you mean?
This guy just suicided in Hearthstone for no reason. Like, he could have easily won, and he just okay, right, Karen.
Rive's giving us a play-by-play. Alright, so AC4. Cameron said he does want to vote on this, so Cameron, what's your game of the year?
Cameron's on it.
He's in the call.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I haven't played any of these games.
Wow,
Alright.
what a loser. Can
Not
you leave,
one.
please? Alright, see ya.
Like, not even on the extended game of the year list.
Alright,
So,
go away, please. Go away.
I'm gonna have to go just from what I've seen. I'm just
Are you
gonna go with
still
GTA 5.
GTA 5? Alright. I swear to God he was gonna say Papers, Please.
I knew you were gonna expect it, so.
Alright.
Let's be honest.
But
He was
no,
gonna
really,
say,
my actual game of the year is Papers, Please.
yeah, let's be honest.
Alright, there we go.
He was actually gonna say JoJo's Bizarre Adventure
His favorite anime.
of all time.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna go explode, so have fun.
Have fun,
Alright, enjoy
Cameron.
yourself.
See ya.
Happy New Year. Okay, Ron. On to you. What's your game of the year?
Mine is Grand Theft Auto 5 because they took everything from the former few games and they just combined it and made it like just like a whole fun experience. And yeah, it's really fun.
And yeah,
Alright.
Yeah. And
Cool.
yeah.
What about you, Rav?
that is my pick.
Yep, GTA 5.
Alright.
Definitely. You can do whatever you want in the game. You can just make an endless list of things you want to do in that game, and you can do them.
Clear your throat, Rev.
There we go.
There you go. I can hear it. I was like,
Yeah, that game's really, really good.
Okay. What about you, Tyler?
Don't worry, Tyler, your vote is invalid because GTA 5 won.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
I really want to say BioShock Infinite. I've been saying it since that game came out. Like, I nicknamed it BioShock Infinitely Good. Like, that game is absolutely fucking amazing.
So you're gonna vote for that?
No, I'm not.
What are you voting for?
I'm gonna say AC4.
Yes.
Just because. One, I want this shit to get interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
Because that game was just
Yeah.
over the top good. Like, Ubisoft outdid themselves.
Ubisoft.
And
Ubisoft.
they really made up for like how bad AC3 was. AC3 got hyped like
no other, yeah.
like no fucking other, but it most definitely did not live up to the hype. And
Hell
then
no.
AC4 was like kind of hyped up because they had a
new engine.
they had the Blackbeard trailer
Yeah.
where Kenway just like swag walks his way into the arms of a woman or whatever.
Yeah, he kills the dude and then takes the chick. Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
this guy's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And then he was like, it fit
Yeah.
The game like just like
The game fits the character. Yeah.
most definitely.
Cool. And as we all know, what my vote is going to be.
AC4.
AC4. I didn't
Put them on
think.
X and Y, right?
Yeah, exactly. Papers, please. Actually. I actually didn't think I was going to vote for Assassin's Creed 4 for my initial game of the year. I actually thought it was going to be GTA. I haven't played GTA, so. And AC4 is everything I hoped for and more. After.
It's the shanties, man. It's the shanties.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's all it is. It's the shanties.
But I mean, after having such a poor taste of Assassin's Creed 3 left in my mouth from last year.
Excuse me, that was the best game ever made.
I enjoyed AC3 when I first played it, but after thinking about it, they didn't do enough. Like they tried, but they didn't do anything like perfect or correct in the way it should have been done. The hub world, which was technically like the forest, was open, but it was empty, and there wasn't a whole heck of a lot to do in there. And then your towns were bland, and they all looked the same, and there really was no differentiating between Boston and New York, and it just felt dull and bland. Like the character was bland, the story wasn't the most exciting, and everything was just kind of dull. But what Assassin's Creed 4 did was it took all of the shit that they kind of did right with AC3 and actually did it right and improved on it, and then took stuff from the other games that was done right and then improved on that again. So they took the ship combat from 3, and I hated the ship combat in 3, but
Oh yeah.
I'm
I heard so many bad things about the ship.
I'm
Garbage.
absolutely in love with the ship stuff in 4.
Did the ship combat in 3 have like the swivels on the deck that you could fire over to the other ship?
No.
I thought that was like a really
That was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
really good mechanic.
Nah,
Like, cause most of the little I don't want to call them side quests, but like the little things you could do on the map with ship battles, like most of them or like all of them involved where you had to take out like a certain number of soldiers.
On the enemy ship. Yeah.
And you could basically do that from your own ship with
with the swivels. Yeah.
Like you didn't actually have to go over.
Oh, I always went over, man. I'm always going over.
Gotta go balls deep.
Gotta go balls deep, man. But the ship combat in 3, a lot of people liked it just because it was new and it was interesting.
Well, they definitely made it better in 4.
But 4, I hated the ship combat in 3, but I'm in love with it in 4 because it's such a big part of the game. They needed to make it good, and they made it absolutely wonderful. What they've done is what I've referenced it to like Wind Waker. What Wind Waker does is you go from a town, you get on your ship, you're on the water, next town. Like there's no loading in between any of that. And
there's in between stuff, but
there's no like straight up like loading screen. And that's what AC4 does. It's like place to sea to ship to sea to place, and then there's no loading. The only time there's loading is when you're going into the big cities like Havana and Nassau and Kingston. Like those are the only places you encounter load times.
Just the cutscene stuff. Like going in between sea to cutscene is the only time you have loading screens. I like that they added the shanties. For the in between, like, cause I think that Ubisoft probably saw how many people like disliked the in between for Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Because there was really nothing to do other than like gather rupees or whatever.
Yeah.
And they decided, like let's add like a little bit of a gimmick to kind of
make it interesting.
Make it interesting, and like you could get different shanties in the towns that you go to.
Yeah.
And then, like any point on the map, there's like one or two shanties just floating around the town. Yeah. You have to go and catch them.
And then there's just the combat. The combat, like the combat's the best it's been. they actually make it so the enemies are hard for a change, which I've
my
found
God.
because I've died like so many times because of the
The
enemies.
commander, that's why I like the swivels, is because like the commander guys,
You can't
they
kill
have,
them.
like-
Yeah, you have to
they're,
break the
like-
defense.
they're like really hard to
Yeah.
kill, and if you have to kill one of them for a ship battle, you can just shoot them
Yeah.
with the swivel and they die.
And then with the older games, enemies had like a health bar. Like it was a visible health bar. You could see how much health they had left. In this game,
There's no health bar.
there's no health bar, so they only die when you finish a combo. So you can be like one hit away from a combo and then get hit, and then you have to restart the combo on the enemy. Like it's making it actually difficult to fight people, which is a punishment.
Yeah.
Like it's a stealth game. You're not supposed to be killing people.
Straight up fight,
Yeah.
Are the stalking zones aren't new to AC4, are they?
No, they were in 3.
No.
But they improved them in 4 again. And then what you said, character development. All the characters are interesting, and the story's really good so far. And I'm in love with the game, man. The game is everything I
Really
wanted,
good.
and everything I wanted and more. So,
Like I like the idea of 3, like AC3.
yeah.
Where, yeah. It sounded good like on paper, but then it just ended up
Yeah.
turned up.
Connor was such a dumb and boring character, and
I
it was
hated
just,
how it was
let us talk in the speak of the
w-
elder
yeah.
African American.
What, like, such a flat character. They couldn't have made at least less interesting character.
But it's arguably like okay, because that's what he would have been like in real life. Like that's what those type of people were like, and he was going through shit, and like he was the way he was because of how his like race his race was or whatever. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
so-
but still, like...
Yeah, you have to make it at least a little.
You
Yeah.
gotta make it somewhat interesting.
Yeah. And the plot twist was fucking stupid in that game. It's like, it wasn't even Charles Lee. Charles Lee was trying to help you out the whole time. It was Washington who was the bad guy. Like, just angry. Fuck that game, man.
That game's
But that brings us to a tie between AC4 and GTA 5.
What's gonna be our tiebreaker? then?
And because there are 6 of us here, and because 3 of us have voted for Assassin's Creed, and 3 of us have voted for GTA, I'm going to text Joe.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna text Joe.
Or how about Austin?
Oh, yeah, okay.
House?
Yeah.
If it's still
Austin.
in the stream, maybe.
Joe's
Austin,
here.
Austin, are you in the... Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I thought you left.
Did you not read the
What
thing?
the heck?
What
Joe?
thing? No. It's the same meeting ID, by the way.
It doesn't let me connect.
Oh.
The ID.
Click the link in the chat. Click the link in the chat.
No, I did. It just doesn't let me join.
Oh, well then you're dumb.
Whatever. What's your vote?
Well, okay, you need to help us tiebreak between Assassin's Creed 4 and GTA. Yeah, you have to.
What? Get out.
You have to, Joe.
Alright. I played neither game.
Okay.
Have you seen anything from
I've
him?
followed the Assassin's Creed series since the beginning, and I played through the bad, played through the good.
Have you
And
played?
from what I've seen from AC4, it's probably getting my vote over GTA 5.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Fight the power.
Woo!
Now,
Congratulations,
if I didn't
Assassin's
vote, I
Creed
probably
4.
did.
I've voted Assassin's Creed for the past like 4 years for our game of the year. And this is the only year it's won.
You even voted for last year?
Yeah, I voted for 3 last year, I think. It's okay, Nogi, we don't need you anymore.
He probably say GTA 5.
No, forget him. We don't
Is
need
this
him.
still against?
Forget him. AC4's already won.
It's too late. I've already circled it.
It's over
The
now.
seal of approval. Fight the power.
Seal of approval has been. Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Stamp dog.
All right. We need to make an award and send these people. These people are awards.
Oh, not like last year. or
Yeah, dude.
something.
Just send them a piece of paper, a scrap piece of paper.
It has a
Good job.
it has a skull. Reaper Gaming. Just
Not the last ever.
So just to recap, our awards go to, for best shooters, Payday 2. Action game is GTA 5. Fighting game is Skullgirls. Indie game is Risk of Rain. XCOM or Borderlands 2 has our DLC of the year. Pokemon is our handheld game of the year, and AC4 is our game of the year.
Even though I thought this year had pretty bad games though.
It had a
little games, I guess.
It was really near the end. Like
really
the last like month and a half has been where all the good games have come out. Last of Us and Pokemon, and even Wolf Among Us. Those are like the only 3 that came out like in the middle of the year.
Yeah, those are.
BioShock came out at the beginning.
Yeah, BioShock came out at the beginning. Yeah.
I thought that was like.
And I felt like just in like the summer, it just had nothing to offer.
Yeah.
Well, it hardly ever does.
Yeah, the summer's always like our drought of
So summer's the movie
games.
time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, those are our votes. What did you know? What, I don't even care what Shimmy voted for.
She voted for.
She voted for BioShock.
Nah, well, that wouldn't have mattered anyway. Then.
Screw that game.
So yeah, those are our awards. That took us as long as I imagined it would. How long are we into this right now? I have no idea.
An hour, maybe 2.
An hour.
We had two 40-minute drops.
Yeah, so we're at least 80 minutes in. And then we're another like 10, 15 into this one, so we're at least an hour or so in.
An hour and a half.
Maybe, yeah.
80 minutes is an hour and 20 minutes. Kid.
But we didn't start the show right away when we started our first Zoom call, so
No.
So we're close to.
we're close to an hour and a half
Anyway,
at
I'll
least,
be
yeah.
back.
Anyway, that's our awards. So that's that.
Hey.
We'll,
For everybody that's listening, do we want to plug ourselves, Cam? Or
well, we're not done. We're not done yet.
oh
We're
shit,
not done
son.
yet. What I want to do now is I want to kind of just discuss going into the new year and what we're going to be doing.
Okay.
No new games next year.
Yeah, we're plagiarizing.
Industry die January 2nd.
We're pledging that there are no new games this year, and we're
The
going.
industry's gonna die because YouTube is a bunch of faggots.
We're actually going to be turning our podcast into a cosmetics show where we talk about shampoo and makeup.
Oh man, this is my kind of show.
my favorite.
So
This
brace
shit-
yourselves for the L'Oreal podcast. the Pantene Pro V podcast.
Oh wait, didn't what's his face?
It was Swag and this is
Honest Pizza. What's his name? The guy from the Minutes.
Eric.
yeah, Eric Peterson.
Isn't Eric's wife doing like?
I thought it was Swag's girlfriend.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Eric's.
Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Who
It
cares?
doesn't
Wait,
matter. Nobody cares about those people.
The point is, we both thought of the Minutes, and it brought back painful memories
Yeah.
of Eads being it.
He didn't like us, man. He didn't like us.
Like it.
I like him.
But going into the new year, so we are going to be taking a break after this. I'm not sure how long our break will be, but we are going on to a break.
Soul search.
Yeah, we have to go find our meaning of life. We're gonna go take the thing in the woods where we just bond.
We've got to go worship the one true Gabe.
Yep. So as I mentioned, I think it was last week, we are going to be changing the title of the show. Not sure what yet, but we are. I know you guys are typing and I'm not looking.
I'm laughing at Rav's face because he's trying not to laugh while he's chewing, and it's just like.
I mean, look at it. My brain rip. Rowan fapped 2 mins. Bust a quick. 1 min. Wow, the speed. I hate you guys.
See you tribute on there.
Hate you guys.
Hate you guys.
I swear.
Alright. We are going to be changing the show, like I said. New title, new format. I'm not leaving. Stuff like that. We don't know the new title. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going to make Papers, Please 2. It's my goal in life.
That's the spirit.
But we don't have a title for the show yet. We are going to be. We've trying to be brainstorming, but we're not very good. Rowan Faps cast. Oh my god.
I love how Rowan was like creeping up on the side of his camera, like, yeah.
Ladies.
Lady.
The issue with this is that we're not like a straight up video game podcast because we do talk about stuff other than video games.
Hardly.
Well, we do.
We do, but hardly.
But because we're going to be changing the format so that there's a lot more discussion, we are leaving ourselves open to more than just video games. That said, we are still a video game podcast, technically speaking. So, we have been just attempting to think of a new name. Trying to get Gabe to help us because he's a cool guy and he deserves the recognition. So we're gonna have a whole plethora of new things. We're gonna need a new logo. We're gonna need a new name, new format, new theme song, new everything. We're like
We gotta get Alan to make us a new logo.
cleaning the slate and making new. So with that, we are going to be taking a break. I don't know how long. Probably not that long. It's only going to take us like a week or so to figure all this shit out.
5 years.
Yep. We're going to go on hiatus for 10 years. Come back when we're all 30.
Yeah.
Talk about the video games.
We're all gonna hit 30, and then we're gonna stop aging until the rest of us catch up to the age of 30.
Drink from Tuck Everlasting's well of magic.
I remember that book actually.
So I do only think it's going to take us a week or so to figure everything out. We're not going to have a new theme song right away, so we will be just using a temporary theme until... Yeah, because Cameron is said he is working. We have 10 minutes left again.
I think this is gonna take 10 minutes, but...
So we are going to be figuring stuff out with that. Cameron is working. He has said he's working on a new theme song.
He's just gonna send you to Root Soundstorm, I guarantee.
I hope so, man. I hope so. It's all I hope for in life.
More Druid Sandstorm. Alright.
So that's happening. Format is changing to more discussion. We're going to be keeping in the new releases, just because that's important to a video game show. And the news we are going to be actually looking into before we do the show. That way we look into what's important and what's not. That way it's not just us rambling and looking at a list and trying to figure shit out.
We got a viewer. Someone not.
Cirque Knight. Cirque Knight. I don't know what a Cirque Knight is, but hey, what's going on? So that's happening. I'm not sure what's going on with the other show, to be completely honest.
It's canceled forever.
Yep.
It's on hiatus for an indefinite amount of time. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know what else there is to discuss about this. Aside from the changes, we'll just let you guys know through the Twitter. The Twitter name's not changing because that'd be too much of a hassle to try and work with.
Well, it's
still our overarching like group name. So, so there's that. Chances are I don't even want to do fucking Nostalgia Incoming anymore. I'll leave that to Tyler. Now that he has Fraps, he can take charge.
Not quite. I'm working on downloading it.
Alright.
Getting
You can be in charge of that show and have your own show to work
Do
with.
whatever
See how
you
you
want.
go about it.
I'll still give you the file.
Yeah, because I'm still in charge of the uploading and editing process, just because I have already all the shit that I need to do. So, yeah, what I want for the open discussion portion of our show, going into the new year and going into our changes, is so I want to have a lot more guests. As I've said before, I want to have a lot more guests from companies, voice actors, developers, publishers, people who make indie games, people who just work in the industry, stuff like that. Just because it'd be interesting to see what their take on all of this is, and we could interview them, have them tell us about their game, what their experience is, stuff like that. I know I've talked about this last week, so it's more just reiteration of what I've already said, but that's kind of the direction I'm trying to head this show into now that I've decided to not leave you guys because it wouldn't last without me.
So David Hayter, right? First episode.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
And then
Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom is
Steve Bloom, first episode.
the pilot episode.
Every
Episode 0. Steve Bloom.
All episodes.
Steve Bloom, Revengeance Rising, Dark Knight.
Episode 3 is
Steve
Travis
Bloom,
Willingham.
Travis Willingham. Just have nothing but voice actors from anime now.
Then Christopher Sabat, then Vic Mignogna,
Oh,
then
God.
JYV.
But yeah, that's what we're trying. I'm trying to head the show towards. Expect a lot more live streams, not necessarily with webcams like this, but do expect more live streams. I want to interact with you guys more. You plays the RuneScapes. Yes, we plays the
Like
RuneScapes.
10 years ago.
But you guys put your thing under RuneScape, that's why.
Yeah.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam literally did. He
Wow.
controlled.
No, we're not
Oh,
playing
yeah, we
RuneScape. I'm
played
sorry.
Right? Right?
But yeah, so it's just a matter of figuring out how we're gonna work the format into a whole and how it's gonna work through. So, yeah, that's really everything I have to say about our changes going into the new year. I'm gonna take down everything on the not the website,
The iTunes page.
the iTunes page. Thank you, on Podomatic. I'll let you know when they're down. I'll let you know when I'm taking them down. They'll go down probably before I upload the new episode of the new show, which is this show, just renamed. Everything will be Jesus, Riley.
Holy.
Sorry.
That's not even me.
Rowan,
Calm
Jesus.
down with your keyboard. Whoa.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know through the Twitter when everything's going down. It'll probably be just before I upload the new episode of this show once it's renamed. I made 1 million off of Sharks alone. Jeebus Santa, please. I can't.
Oh,
But yeah, that's how it's gonna go. Expect a lot more live streams through me as well.
okay.
I enjoy live streaming, and I just want to live stream more. I don't know, so expect that. So yeah, that's what is up with the show. So before this video thing ends, we need to plug ourselves and finish this portion of the show off. Go for a break, eat, come back, stream some more. Till then, we can plug ourselves. You can find me on Twitter. My Twitter is @TruthUnarmed. So is my League of Legends, my Tumblr, my YouTube, everything. Truth Unarmed. Oh, you Riley, actually plug yourself for a change.
You can find me.
Somewhere.
Riley is too cool.
All right.
In the new show, I'll actually plug myself.
All right.
Damn.
Just
Yeah,
keep
that's
ending off.
That's a
Ending
good plan. That's a good plan. Actually.
good.
Damn.
ending off with a high note there, Riley. What are you, Rav?
Yeah, next year, 2015.
See what you did there, and I don't like it. Tyler, what'd you do?
That too.
What about you?
Wow. stole my name.
I need to change my Twitter back, but @ToePainter. Right now it's still Topingle Kringle. So it's gonna
Alright.
be @ToePainter when I finally get around to changing it. Follow my 2 Tumblr blogs. I think my main one is
Or-
toepainter.tumblr.com.
I thought it was original Topiner.
It's one of the two.
It's I believe it's original Topiner at tumblr.com. Thank God.
And the other one is Zelda's favorite harp.tumblr.com.
Cool. Well, what about you, Rowan? Rowan Dorito Face.
You can find me like anywhere on Rowan the Dodo, Race Rowan, or the Game in Dodo. That's it.
Cool. All right. Then we're gonna go for a bit now. Go and eat. I'm hungry. I need lunch.
Hungry too.
It's almost dinner, but I need lunch. So we'll be back in a bit, and we'll be doing some streams through video games. So we'll be back.
See ya.
Let
See
me
ya.
turn OBS off now.